From the top of the mast, you can hear the wind howling as the bow slices through the salt water. Down on deck, a team of junior officers are busy at work, wrapping ropes and learning the ins and outs of HMCS Oriole.
When they first told me I was coming on, it was morning time and I was coming on in the afternoon. The first thing I did was call my mom and say, guess what? I'm on the oldest ship, commissioned ship.
Maria Vick has been in the Navy for only 8 months, but she's one of the lucky ones. Only about 70 sailors get to sail her annually, training on a vessel that's been serving in the Navy for 60 years.
Stand at ease!
She's the longest serving ship in the Royal Canadian Navy and also the oldest ship in the Royal Canadian Navy. So, and she's probably one of the best known, especially on this coast here.
Oriole Captain Lieutenant Commander Jeff Kibble welcomed us on board for a quick trip from Esquimalt to Victoria's Inner Harbor. The first lesson we learned was from the ship's cook, or as they call him, Cook Shack.
Every day we have soup at 10 o'clock, kind of like a coffee break. It's kind of a tradition in the Navy.
After everyone finished up their soup, it was back to training.
Okay, so we're sticking with port side 2.
And as ordinary seaman William Durette discovered, it's a lot different than the small boats he used to sail in Sea Cadets.
We learned about the Yankee and the jumbo sail and the mainsail. We just walked through the vessel yesterday, so it was very new.
On Oriole, you got 102 feet. She's 19 feet wide. Any weather that we're in, it's in your face, so you know it's you get used to training in the rough elements.
At 91 years old, they say the Oriole was due for a little bit of an upgrade. So the hull below the waterline, which is the bottom 8 feet, was at a point where they say it was just easier to replace the steel than to fix it up. So that's exactly what they did. They took the Oriole out of service for 5 months earlier this year, replaced the steel, and Kibble says she's ready to sail for another 91 years.
The whole ship is in really, really good shape, and with the new hull, the ship seems to go a little faster, rides a little bit better, performs better in the wind.
And a better performance makes for a more rewarding training opportunity, so these folks can prepare to tackle the seas on a larger vessel.
I can say now that I've sailed on the Oriole, which is something that a lot of the guys back on base would love to do.
Sailing aboard HMCS Oriole, I'm Jen Muranetz.